Hello and welcome to Thailand's Alive at 45. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and follow for more great holiday videos. I don't know how definite it is, but they all still, one side seems to pull up, the other side can go, but the green man's there. I know it sounds a bit like the green cross code and I won't be there when you cross the road, but the last thing you want to do is get ran over when you're on holiday, alright? Yeah, you don't want that, do you? You'll see the green man there and you think, oh yeah, it's great to walk out, and you won't be looking for traffic still coming whilst you're crossing the road. Here we go, look, you see it, there we go, we're dying to get past me, there we go. Alright, there's no such thing as he's on the crossing, we'll stop. Not like the UK, I'm afraid. I don't know what it's like in America or Australia or wherever, but it is not like that here, alright? So keep your wits about you when you're crossing the road. I was going to say this actually. If I was 18 coming to Pattaya with a gang of mates, the biggest hassle that I would have is probably my friends would get into drunken violence and we'd all get in trouble, yeah? But in my late 50s, I'd say, I'm just going to lay the bus down now, I would say the biggest hassle that you will get if you're in your late 50s is crossing the road, right? Because you won't be used to it. You just will not be used to it. And it can be very disconcerting, especially in somewhere like Bangkok where you've got 4-lane traffic. And as you can see, only one side stops and the other side keeps going, but they're not going to hit you and they will stop. But it is very unnerving when you first come here. Alright, so I would say the biggest hassle, well, if you go in a bar and you buy a bar girl a drink, you've got to accept that that girl is there for you to buy her a drink, and her company in that bar is a financial transaction, alright, okay? You haven't pulled her. It's not like where you go into a club at home when you're 17 and you're kissing all the girls and you pulled them. Alright? Not like that at all. When you go into a bar, you've got to accept this. That a girl will come up, a girl who you may consider is, my goodness, I wouldn't meet her if I was at home. But when you buy her a drink, you don't have to buy her a drink. You can sit there with your own drink and they won't bother you. Alright? But if you want her to sit with you and talk to you and be friendly, you will buy her a drink and the price of her drink will probably be twice of yours, and she gets a percentage on the drink, alright? So her friendliness, I mean most people are alright anyway, but her friendliness and her attention while you're in that bar comes from the money you pay. So you need to accept it, alright? If you can accept that, you won't get into any hassles, alright? And hopefully your biggest hassle will be crossing the road. Most people here speak a tiny bit of English, some better than others. If they can't speak English, they will find someone for you who does, more often than not, or they will pull out their phone and they'll use Google Translate, or you can use Google Translate on your phone, alright, and you'll get by that way. Unless you live here, you're not here long enough to learn the Thai language. It will take you a while. You have to live here and you'd have to live in a place where they only speak Thai. And I did some psychology. I've got undergrad psychology and postgrad social work. And if you're in a place where they speak a different language from you, and you're the only one who cannot speak that language, you will learn very quickly how to ask for food and water. Alright? And if you really want to learn the Thai language, go and stay in a non-tourist place where nobody speaks English. And then you will learn fast how to ask for food, water, the toilet, say good morning, alright, and get things. And it's a very good way. I mean, I did, when I was in school, secondary school, 3 hours of French a week for 3 years. I never spoke it that well until I went there. I never went to France until I was 30 odd. They did have a trip with the school, but in 1975 that was £30. My father, I said to my dad, can I go to France? And he said, how much is it? And I said, £30. And he said, no, you can't, I haven't got the money. So I couldn't go, alright? When I was older, I was sort of mid-late 30s, and I wanted to trip abroad, and I wanted to do something safe. So I went to the Soi Battlefield, a recommended trip for all you ex-soldiers out there. Very sobering experience, the Soi Battlefield. I haven't done the bridge on the River Kwai here yet, but I will say the Soi Battlefield, hugely sobering experience. We're here at gate, we're here at Terminal 21, alright, that was quicker than I thought actually, it seemed to take a long time last time. Kopun Cap. Oh, hang on, I left my sandal my sandal fell off then. Yeah, so we're here now at Terminal 21. I made a video before walking around, so I'm not going to make another one saying, oh look, here's the 4th floor, which sells menswear, haberdashery, and I don't know, household goods. In fact, the menswear in any department store is always in the basement, isn't it? Or it's up on the 1st floor. It's never as you come in. Now, ladies first, fair enough, but I did make another video on the fun food festival that they had here, which was very good. I think it looks like he's got something on today. But once I get across the road, this is a one-way street. Now, be careful up here, alright? This part of Pattaya, be careful, because if you rent a scooter, alright, and you do not have an international driver's permit, alright, police get over there, and what they do is they pull people in. And if you don't have the IDP, which is the something 18, alright, for Thailand, you will get fined, something like 400 baht, or I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but they will pull you in. This is a known spot where they'll pull you in, and there's other spots around Pattaya where they will pull you in. They will ask to see your international driver's 618, I think it is, international driver's permit, and then if you haven't got it, you will get fined. Why? They don't know, right? They're pretty strict here over things. The Thai police do not mess around. They're pretty relaxed in Pattaya, but they do have rules here and don't abuse the rules, because I was going to say they're not like the police at home, but you don't see the police at home that much nowadays, do you? They do have their rules here, and you don't want to fall foul of anything, alright, because you won't be able to speak the language and you don't want to get into problems, alright? okay? I mean, that's just my suggestion. I'm not telling you what to do. You do what you like when you come here, but at your peril, all right? Okay. I mean, I do drink. I don't drink that often. I personally like walking around, seeing places, making films, talking to all of you. This is Terminal 21, but I made a full video on it, so I'm not...
Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and until next time.